I'm the Burke and I do things, and today we are going to do a complete refresh of my project pan. So I'm fairly certain this iteration of my project pan I started mid 2019, and my goal was just to always have 5 products that I was working on, specifically makeup products, and I've just been going since then with no change in direction. And I feel like now we're in a new house, we're in a new environment, I'm ready to switch things up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by closing out the 5 products that I had in my last update, which was in the spring. And then we're gonna do a whole new version. It's still gonna be a rolling project pan, but I'm gonna change up the type of products and I'm gonna change up the amount of products. So if you guys are interested in seeing the conclusion of my current rolling project pan and the introduction to a brand new one, then keep on watching. Let's go. The first product that was in my project pan is the Milk Highlighter Stick in the shade Turn. It's like the tiniest little mini, and I was like, this should be something I can use up. This has made no movement since the spring because I haven't been using it at all. It just wasn't in my everyday makeup bag. So as you can see, I couldn't even make a new line marking. This one has been in since April of 2023. It's just, I'm not using it. So I want to make a project pan with products that I actually use. So like I really can work through and not just focus on things that like aren't going with my current makeup style, I guess. The next one I have made really good progress on, but I haven't been using it since the summer, and that is the Makeup Revolution Cream Bronzer. This is one that I certainly feel like next year I could work through, but this shade of bronze is honestly what I like to wear in the summer months, and now that the summer months are over, I don't want to be reaching for this, so I've intentionally not been using it, and that's okay. Maybe next year we'll see this in the end of the year empties. The third product in my current project pan was the INN Beauty Project Setting Mist. Now, I did make a new line marking, so you can see there has been progress made, but that much in the amount of time I've had this in is not impressive. And that's because I was using this a bit when I first rolled it in, but I found it really hard to use. And especially as the summer months were hitting, I was like, this cannot be the only one that I have put aside for this move. So I had to put it away. It's very oily. I haven't figured out how to make it work. So I will be moving this one out for quite some time. The fourth one was put in with good intention because it is the Icy Sherbet Primer from Touch in Sol, and it was because this packaging is huge. But if I had one makeup bag while I was moving, this could not be the primer that was in there. So while there definitely has been good progress made on this product this year, this was not the time to have it in a project pan for sure. And the last product that was in this project pan was my number 7 Lift and Illuminate Powder. This is the one that I've probably made the best progress on. Certainly, I can see this being gone very soon because I do use this every single time I do my makeup. So clearly there were not going to be any rollouts, but like I said, we're switching it up. I'm going to move this from a 5 product project pan to a 10 product project pan, but it can be all beauty products. It is not just going to focus on makeup. So that's going to be the new thing we have going on. I do not have a plan with how frequently I will update this. That will just have to come naturally. The first item is the bronzer I'm wearing today, and that is the Milani Powder Bronzer. I really feel like this is one that I can use up this year. I find it very easy to use, and like you can see, like I've made good progress on this already. This had been previously in the old project pan. I had just rolled it out once I hit pan. So I feel like this one, hopefully this time next year, will be completely empty. Next is this loose powder from Juno. Now I did try like settling it to make a line, and there's a little less than half in there, but it is a lot. It is a very powdery powder. A little goes a long way with this. So it's one that just, again, takes up a lot of room, and I feel like with putting some focus on it, I can get it out of my collection. So this giant bulky packaging isn't in my drawer anymore. Next is a lip gloss, and it's the Fenty Beauty lip gloss, and I did make a little line marking where we're sitting. So this is not like a near empty. This is a lofty goal. This is the shade Fussy. I have been enjoying using this, and I feel like this formula feels like something that's panable to me. Some of these goals are gonna be pretty easy goals. Some of these goals are gonna be harder. I like to have a mixture in the project, and this is gonna be a harder goal, but I feel like it's a doable goal. I say so confidently. All right, I will be rolling in a hair product, and that is the Verb Ghost Oil. I can't remember if I got this 2021 or 2022, and it's a really nice oil, but as you can see, I'm only halfway through this oil. I feel like I forget to reach for it, and I am hoping that if I have it in a project, it will inspire me and remind me to reach for it more, and we can see some better progress going through this product. I'm gonna roll in a fragrance. I want to make more movement in my fragrance collection. So I want to kind of focus on those ones that are sitting close to empty and just roll them out because they don't need to sit there forever. And the first one I have here is the Pacifica Silver Moon. And this one is very, very low. Like I tried to make a little line marking there. Like this should be doable. It's more of like a vanilla-y scent, so it should work this time of year. And I'd love to see this rolled out soon so I could roll in something else. Next, I'm gonna roll in a brow pencil, and that is the e.l.f. brow pencil. I have this in neutral brown. There's not the most left in here, but it's not an all-time favorite formula, so I feel like putting in a project like inspires me to get the ball rolling on it. Now, I want to, in this project, always have a palette in it, and I want to try to pick palettes where I can hit pan in a shade. I just want to start having pans in palettes because currently this is the only palette I have that has a pan in it. So I want to see if we can get 2 pans in it. So this is my Natasha Denona Mini Nude, and this shade has a pan, but 1, 2, and 3 have a lot of usage in it. And I feel like maybe, just maybe, we could get a second pan in this palette. And I wanted to just like hit pans and then try to roll new palettes in and see what we can do. I mean, again, lofty goal. All right, I'm gonna roll in a skincare product, and this is from CosRx, and this is their Snail 69 Mucin Power Essence. This is fine. I don't feel like I super get the hype. I think it's an okay product, but again, it's not something that I like am always reaching for. Like I'm always gonna put on a moisturizer, but like sometimes at nighttime, I'm like, that feels like an extra step I don't need to do. So we're sitting about halfway through this. I wanna see if we can roll this out in the next few months because it's just taking up space in my bathroom right now. The next one, again, isn't the easiest goal, but I feel like, again, it's something I can do. I have this eyeliner here. It's from Burt's Bees. It's just their black eyeliner, and it's what I put on when I do my makeup, and there's this much left. I love to be able to track the progress on using up a pencil eyeliner. It's not something I've ever done before, so I thought, what the heck, why not? All right, our last product is going to be a cream blush, and this is from Merit, and it's the Beverly Hills Blush. I don't really know how we're gonna track this. Like, I'm not really familiar with like, once you hit the flatness, it's flat, or is there more inside? If you know, let me know. But I figured this would be a good one, just like use up and roll out of my collection. Like it's hard to use up blushes, so when I see one that I feel like it's doable, I get excited. So that is the new switched up version. I know it's not like that different, but 5 felt like attainable to me for a while when I was really overwhelmed. But now I feel like I'm in a rhythm. I know how to like focus on what I want to focus on. So I was like, let's up the antes and bring in more than just makeup, mix it up and have some fun. So let me know what you guys think of the new project. Are you guys continuing to pan in the future? Are you taking a step back from panning? I just knew that right now was the time to switch it up, and I'm glad that I did. And yeah, that's it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Instagram down below. Give it a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.